When you start to see muscles, you start to see your body shape, it is motivation.
It's an awesome
But
feeling.
if you're just starting out on your journey, like, we'll be realistic, you're not going to see those results for the first few months, right? Like if that's your primary motivator, it's going to be really hard to get up out of bed to go to the gym every day because you haven't seen tangible results yet.
Welcome back to How to Adult, a video and podcast series by The National that will teach you the life skills you were never formally taught. I'm Hala Nassar, and today's episode is all about physical fitness. With me here today are Caroline and Reem Kassab, a mom and daughter duo who do group fitness exercises, and they're gonna give us some tips to help you get into the fitness world without any intimidation. I have so much to ask you. There's so much discourse about physical fitness, and when somebody gets into this world, it's a bit overwhelming, to be frank. So I want to hear from you. What are some tips that you have that would help somebody get into that fitness journey without thinking, oh, gym only, or maybe get too intimidated?
I think it can be intimidating, especially nowadays because of the landscape of social media. Everybody who's into fitness seems like it's their entire personality.
That's
and
true.
That they all have it together.
You're all in or not at all mentality.
Doing a little bit consistently every day is what's important. Just approaching it from a position of or a mindset of thinking a little bit goes a long way over time, rather than just saying like, oh, I don't know where to start, and just giving up on yourself.
Personally, I think that people should explore the world of group fitness if they're starting out.
The community element, right, is really
Absolutely.
important. So
Yes.
whether it is in group fitness, which is really beginner friendly, but also if that's not what you vibe with, then maybe you want to find a community like a running club, or you want to take up a sport. And when I say sport, doesn't have to be like, Olympic training, but like whatever it is, paddle tennis, or even if it's like riding a bike on the track, or just movement. Get a dog and walk it like I do every day.
So get a dog so that you can begin your fitness journey.
Exactly, and then your life will change.
If somebody's just entering their fitness journey, they may want to know a simple routine that they could possibly start with.
Let's say, somebody is intimidated, has the gym intimidation that we were talking about earlier, doesn't want to go to the gym yet, wants to see how they feel just by moving a little bit at home, for example. I would suggest doing maybe 3 exercises, simple compound exercises that will just allow you to see how you move, how you feel. One for the lower body, one for the upper body, one for the
They
core.
could be body weight exercises.
They will be body weight. They should be body weight exercises. Because you want to do something at home just to see how you feel. Squats are a great exercise. Squat is an amazing compound movement that is going to work all of the muscles in the lower body. Foot placement is key. So bringing your feet slightly wide of your hips. That's what we call a mid stance. Turning the toes out slightly towards the front corners. And then you're gonna start by sitting the hips back and down. Think that there's an imaginary chair behind you. You wanna sit back into it. Pressing the knees out in line with the middle of the foot as you go down. Then driving out of the heels as you come up, really squeezing through the glutes to recruit the back of the body. About 90 degrees of the knees at the bottom. That's a good range that you wanna aim for. Keeping the chest lifted, so don't allow the chest to drop. You can always come in a wider stance. That's gonna allow more recruitment through the glutes and less recruitment through the quads. Really focusing on where you feel the move, which should be predominantly in the back of the body, so really squeezing as you drive up. Ladies, we have to do our push-ups. It's not just for the men. It is so rewarding to see the change in my upper body strength.
Caroline is gonna go on her knees and start off with the hands slightly wider than shoulder width, because you wanna really feel it in your chest. But the elbows are slightly aligned to the back, and then she's engaging her back muscles as well. And the key also is to drop down to elbow crease, to elbow line right here. Of course, another thing is that she has to involve her core by engaging it and holding it. And her neck alignment is, again, is all a straight line. Nice, nice. See, her hips are not sagging.
And then my favorite functional core exercise would be a hover. Okay, so mom's gonna set up in a hover. So we're gonna come on down to the mat, set our fists together, elbows in line with the shoulders, back is long and straight. You're gonna start with your knees hip width. That's gonna help give you good stability in the move. As far as holding it, you really wanna recruit and brace through the core by drawing your belly button in and up towards your spine, shoulders away from the ears. And once you're feeling nice and stable here, you can come up and try on the toes. That will be the next level. This move is incredible because you are literally recruiting all of the muscles from upper to lower body with obviously a focus on the core. So the aim is to try to hold it as much as you can.
And also you can, for a variation, add more shoulder work by going up into a plank position.
So I think those are 3 attainable exercises. You barely need any space, no equipment.
Beautiful.
and-
Well said. Well said.
Thank you. I learned for the best.
I love it.
Thank you so much for joining me today, Reem
you
and
for
Caroline.
having
This
us.
was fantastic. Thank you so much for tuning in on this episode of How to Adult. Don't forget to follow us at thenationalnews.com on our social media platforms and listen to the longer version of this episode on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. I will see you very soon.